Shalom, brothers and sisters. Yeah, I just came for a run. Yeah, such a good feeling. It's a positive day today. You know why I say that? It didn't came natural like that. The day became positive. I made it positive. I made the day positive. If you can make the day positive, if I can make the day positive, then you could do it too. It's all about your subconscious mind. Journaling, typing in your computer, whatever you have, or your cell phone. Just write positive things. Stop thinking of negative things that happened to you in the past, because you're not going to be happy in your life. That's what they want you to think. Negative. So you're giving your negative energy to manifest these things, bring you into depression, and you go to counseling, you go to therapy. But they never teach you about your subconscious, how to feed your subconscious. They taught you that you're negative, you go to counseling, you go to therapy, you take antidepressant, as if that's the solution. You see, my life has changed. Not only semen retention, not only that I got off of pornography. And yeah, those things are positive. Those are positive things. But you gotta say positive things about yourself. I keep my journal. I keep my computer with me. And I write positive things that happen to me. Even if something doesn't go right, you write it in your journal. What could have happened your way? Like say I wanted my brother to send me a letter, but he didn't send me a letter Thursday. So I write in my journal, he sent me a letter, the letter arrived to my house, and I read it, and it said this and it said that. That's up to you if you want to be specific, but it either takes 8 days or it takes 30 days. It may take a month. It may take 3 months. It goes little by little, you build up little by little. It takes months. But I see changes in my life for revising my past. Writing my journal. That's why there's another thing that's called shadow works. Shadow works is a little different. And when you hear shadow work, you think it's demonic, like it's dark. No. Shadow work is you express your feeling, but you write it in a journal. Why do you feel mad? I mean, you in your mind, you may think like, I'm mad because you this and that. But if you write it in your journal, you dig deeper. You get to know, like, I wasn't mad at that, I was actually mad at this. Or I had anxieties. I wrote that story. I wrote a new story in my journal. And I wrote things about myself. I wrote positive things about myself in the journal. The thing is that when I say the matrix, the government don't teach you about the subconscious. They don't teach you about don't say negative thing about yourself. And you got people saying negative thing about themselves, like they can't, they never gonna make it, or they can't do this, they give up. That's your mind. You gotta fight it. And how do you fight it? You gotta feed positive things. Don't feed the negative things, because these negative thoughts you're feeding to your subconscious, and your life becomes a loop and a loop and a loop. You can't feed them negative things to your subconscious. You feed negative things will happen to you. If you feed in positive things, then positive things will happen to you. See, negative energy, positive energy, low vibration, high vibration, frequencies. Like even hearing soundtrack that releases stress, releases negative energy, raises your vibration. It goes to low vibration to high vibration. It works. I was negative and I put a soundtrack that raised my frequencies and cleaned all the negative energy that I had, all negative thoughts out. And I wrote it in the journal, positive things about myself, positive things that happened to my life. And then I went to my laptop, I typed it in. Positive things that happened to me and positive things about me. And one of them is I have self-control. I no longer lust, and I no longer a whoremonger. That's what the Matrix wants, is that you always release your semen, so they have power over you. You know, every time you release your semen, you're giving your energy in. You're giving your energy. And I'm not saying that you can't do it. You could do it with intimacy and stuff like that, like marriages. But with other people, you're giving your energy to other people. And that's how you end up falling in love with that person. And if that person is bad and you give your energy to that person by releasing your semen in them, even if you have a condom, still, you're releasing your energy to them. See, it's not about the physical. It's about the spiritual. Because everything is energy around here. Everything you see, everything you're feeling, it's all energy. It's all energy. And that's what the news been doing to us all along, with negative energy. We watch the news, the storm is coming, or a big earthquake coming. And you heard about Ryan Garcia, that he said that earthquake is going to be June 6th or June 2. Something like, it's an earthquake in California. And they're not warned. California's not warned. But California's going to have a strong earthquake. But it's up to you to give in your negative energy, or to be focusing on your purpose. Find your peace. Don't watch the news. Like, everybody's giving in their energy to the news. Everybody's stressing over the news. Everybody's stressing over sports, giving their energy over sports. Like, oh, the Lakers gonna beat Golden State. You're giving your energy for just watching NBA and predicting which team is gonna win. You're predicting your energy. Golden State gonna win. And you stressing for things that is unnecessary. There's no benefit for you. You're just giving your energy to the basketball players. That's how they're able to do all these tricks and stuff. Dunk. They have all these energy. And that's from you. All these people coming to the game and watching the game in the stadium. You're giving your energy to the players. You're giving your energy to the NBA industry, the sport industry. They're using that to manipulate you. Through the news, they manipulating you through, oh, it's gonna be raining tomorrow, it's gonna be a big storm, and then everybody's freaking out. The biggest energy that they're manipulating you, and it's a negative energy, is fear. They're manipulating you with fear. They got you in fear. You're having fear and they taking that negative energy. You remember in Conjuring 1, Ed Warren said that demons take in your negative energy. Ed Warren said that in the Conjuring 1. They take in your negative energy and they manifest it. When you give it your negative energy, you're vulnerable. But everybody is living a life in autopilot. You see, like everybody's repeating. They go to school, they do the same thing what their parents do. And they say that's a generational curse. And yeah, it is a generational curse. And to break that it's not by praying and that's it. I break the generational curse. Breaking the generational curse is you gotta meditate, you gotta feed your subconscious the right things. Everybody has a goal in life, but they end up fulfilling somebody else's goal. They say negative things about themselves, saying that they can't fulfill that goal, they can't reach that goal, and they end up working at a job and fulfilling somebody else's goal, somebody that don't care about you, somebody that don't give a damn about you. Everybody's going on a loop. You go to school, you graduate, you go to college, you pay student loan debt, you get married with a baddie, with a thought, a hoe. There was a car cry. There was a car passing through, so I went for the run behind the car. But back to the topic. Student loan debt, they get married with a baddie, with a thought, with a hoe that act like a traditional woman, and she thinks she changed. But you know, the thing is that no one taught you how to pick the right woman. No one taught you about the red flags that you got to be aware for women. And same thing goes for men. No one taught y'all women about picking the right man. No one taught you how to pick the right woman. My parents taught me things that I should be aware if I ever got a woman to marry. Things to be aware. But I know how to play smart. I play the game smart. You know how many women they wanted my babies, so they put me on child support. I filmed that before. A woman wanted my baby, and she was touching here and there, but thank God he protected me. I knew she wanted my baby, and I almost gave in. Thank God I didn't give in because I didn't have those protection, and there was no plan B back then. So we couldn't just go to CVS and Walgreens and buy some plan B because back then there was no plan B. But you know, we learn. But some people learn by, like, they make a woman pregnant, or they married this woman and she cheated on him, or she leaving for another man. People learn different. And every day our vibration increases. Even you've been through divorce. Some people been divorced 3 times. Some people divorced 4 times. And that's how they have to learn, because everybody learns different. You learn which one's the right woman, which one is the wrong woman. Some women been divorced 3 times, 4 times. Everybody fun in a loop. So you go to college, you pay student loan debt, you get married, and then you divorce. You're paying child support. Your wife cheats, your wife leaves you. Or benefits of being a single mom, Section 8. And you work, giving your energy, you exchange your energy for money, and then you're always negative, you'll always have stress. And the number 1 death rate of the United States of America is stress. Cardiovascular. Number 1 is cardiovascular, which is stress. You have a lot of stress, causes you cardiovascular disease. Number 2 is medication. And number 3 is cancer. And we're going to talk about cancer in the next video, because I'm about to expose the cancer industry. This video might be monetized. It might be, I might have a strike or be banned for talking about the secret behind cancer, and that cancer is actually good for you. But they don't tell you about that, because they want to take your energy, they want to take your money and waste your money. Insurance is a trick, is a scam. They get you. They know how to play the game. Insurance, they know how to play. They be balling. So like when you get old, you retire, you know that they are hiring the retirement age. They hiring, like hire. So say like you retire 80 years old, and then you have little to live. Yeah, cause stress, and you have all these medications, giving all your energy, and you drain. They drain the hell out of you. And you telling me that ain't slavery? You telling me that ain't slavery? They take your energy, they suck the juice out of you, and then you retire. You have little to live. You have 3 years to live. You have 2 years, 1 year. Most people die in their 20s. I don't know why the hell you gotta pay for retirement if you die in your 20s. A lot of people dying early. That's why your spirit's not right. You gotta find peace in this world. Positivity. Don't give in to that negativity, because I'm gonna tell you what's gonna happen. You give in to that negative energy, you give in to that negativity, putting all your stress in there, you're gonna die. You're gonna be with them people, with the wicked. You're gonna die with the wicked. So right now is the time to meditate, shadow works, journaling, think positive about yourself. If you catch yourself thinking negative, think of 3 things that you're grateful for, or 3 things of positive things about yourself. Or if you're thinking about like negative things that happen to you, think of positive things that happen to you. And I know it can be super complicated in the beginning. In the beginning, it can be super complicated because you thinking like, what positive thing can I think? Because it has to be related of like, I'd say related, but you can think of other things. For me, I know it sounds dumb, but if I catch myself thinking negative, I think about my speakers, how I upgraded them and they're like super loud, how I fixed the phone and I changed the charging ports, and the phone, it works perfectly and it charged. I think of like the achievement I made. A lot of things, man. But yeah, giving all that negative energy. And yeah, we are gonna be out of here. We're gonna be out of here. But before we get out of here, because the wicked and the people that are negative, they're gonna stay here. The negative people, the wicked people, even the good people, well, you can't be good when you're negative. I mean, you're negative, you have jealous and envy, you don't want to help other people. You're not like, congratulations, you here alone, jealous, envy. And a lot of people are like that. You know why? You know why you envy and jealous? Because you selfish as hell. I used to be selfish. Now I'm not selfish anymore. I used to argue with my mom and dad because my car had brake problem. My mom's car had a chassis problem. And if you know about cars, you know what chassis is. The bearing, chassis, it was 4-wheel drive, the car, and they wanted to turn it to 2-wheel drive. And they turned it to 2-wheel drive and didn't came out the way they wanted. So they had to fix it again by the pieces to make it 4-wheel drive again, because the pieces broke. To make it 4-wheel drive, the pieces broke, so they had to buy a replacement part to make it 4-wheel drive again. So I was being selfish, and I was like, oh, fix my car first, because I wanted to drive by myself and show how independent, how cool I am. and here and there. And being selfish is not the solution. So I stopped being selfish. And like, that's one thing you need to fix yourself before like if you plan on getting married, if you plan on getting a woman and having kids, is you gotta fix that, man and woman. Because I see a lot of people dating, and they're thinking about themselves, selfish, that they don't care about you, no commitment. They just want to satisfy themselves. But only the positive people, the people that find their peace, are gonna be out of here. The negative people are gonna stay here suffering. They're gonna be in pain. But trust me, now is the time. You really need to find your peace. You really need to find your peace, and you need to find your purpose. And finding your purpose can be through hobbies. Your hobbies, make it at a profit, or think of ways of making it as a profit. Make money through your hobby, and learn new things. There's hope in this world. Everybody got hope in this world. You can't find hope if you're negative, because you start thinking that you're hopeless and you got nothing in this world. But you're here for a purpose. Just know that. But with that negativity, you're not gonna find it. You gotta be positive. You gotta find your peace, your energy. Keep your vibration high and protect your energy. It can be through music, social media. Most people are feeding themselves through social media, through music. Social media has a negative impact. So I don't know why you have social media. I deleted my social media because it affected my mental health, and I was negative. That's your first step. Step 2, what music you hearing? Because most of these music is manipulations to keep you in low vibration. So you gotta, don't hear those famous music. Don't hear this music that's on the radio. Don't hear them. Like hear music that is made by a person that's not famous. And it can be hard to find. But you gotta read the lyrics, and you gotta test the music out and see okay, you really gotta check yourself deep. Seeing I hear this music, and most people, you hear love music and you become a weak beta male pursuing women and falling in love with a woman, and you're thinking that the only thing you have is a woman, but you have way more than that. That's what love music make you think. You gotta stop hearing that garbage. You can hear it once a month, but you want to hear music that builds your confidence up, that builds you up, not pull you down and make you weak and make you think that the woman's higher than you. You gotta think that you higher than them. And it's not like I'm better than you. It's I'm masculine, I'm a protector, I'm a strong man, and she look at me as an example. I'm her example. I protect her, I provide for her. That's the mindset you gotta have. Not pursuing and I'm giving you flowers, I'm giving you teddy bears, I give you shit. I give you shit. What I give you is the protection of I protect you, I provide for you, and I set an example for you to follow me. That's all you need. You don't need no teddy bear, you don't need no flowers, you don't need no toy. I got you already. Peace out, boys.